So if this is your first time seeing me, my name is Isaac, and this is my YouTube account or my TikTok or my Facebook or my Instagram. I think on all social medias, the name is just I am Isaac with a brand called Lucite Captures. So basically, this is just a normal podcast where I talk of the things I want my fellow Gen Zs to hear. So it's not anything much, just talking to my fellow Gen Zs. So this very year, it has been a long while. When I was in school, I used to read ebooks from Z Library. So this very year, when everybody was doing their resolutions, one of my did I even do a resolution? No, I needed to go back to the old me, which was into reading. So I started off with we are in I think there's one book, I don't know where I've placed it. The Rich Dad Poor Dad. So I started off with the Let Them theory. So if you are into content creation, this one is very good. The Let Them theory from Mel Robbins. Then I think I went to the 48 laws of power. This one is for influence and how to go around it. And there's the psychology of money. And I read the Rich Dad Poor Dad. I'm done with that one. So currently I'm on Atomic Habits. So let's pick one and talk about let's talk about the Let Them theory. So initially, this is what I'm doing. I wouldn't have done it. That's the true fact. I wouldn't have done it. I'll be like, okay, wow, Mr. Maybe one of my friends. What will Messi say when he sees me doing this? Oh no, what will Frank say when he sees me doing these things? So this book basically talks about letting people go with their ideas about you and you living your life. Because no one is coming to live the life you want for you. That's the true fact. So it's that. Let me see whether I could just take you guys through it. So it start off with stop wasting your life on things you can't control. That is very true. Right now, you're having something in your mind, but you are being like, okay, so if I do this, what would this person think? You can't control the perception of anybody around you. That is one. Two, if you talk to anyone, you can't get a feedback as you expect the person to give you that feedback. Okay, I'm talking to someone, I need this, and the person is giving me a different feedback. I can't control the feedback the person gives to me. So these are things you can't control. But the things within your means, you put up your full chest and you control it. This video I'm recording, I decide to post it or not. You watching it, it doesn't really determine whether I should post the video or not. It's all based on me. I control it. So getting started, letting them and letting me. That is the chapter 2. It talks about letting people be them and you being you. I'm Isaac. I love photography. I love videography. I'm doing it. You get it? So that is 2. Then the third one, I think, shocker, life is stressful. No matter how it is, life is stressful. No matter how, life is very stressful. Then let them stress you out. So you are the only one who can give people the chance to stress you. You watching me. You are the only one who can give people the chance to stress you out. So you forget about them and you live your life. Fearing others' opinion. That's the 5th chapter. So you let them think bad thoughts about you. Since you can't control the thoughts of people about you, you just do you. You leave them with their perception in their head. And you do you as you are. Without any... I think there is a boxer called Apologetic. Is it a boxer or something? Unapologetics or something from one of the celebrities. Sometimes you just have to bump into your season with being unapologetic. You are doing something, this one I'm recording, it doesn't affect anyone. Whether you watch it or you don't watch it, it doesn't affect you. So you do your things being unapologetic. That is, let them think bad about you. How to love difficult people. People are really difficult. You want them to change, but they don't want to change. This book has taught me a lot. And one thing about reading is this book was written by Mel Robbins. I think she's about 50 plus. So reading a book is like getting into the universe of one person who has lived a life of 50 years teaching you something. I don't know whether if you read books for reading sake, but me, I don't read it for reading sake. So that is it. And so, what was it? Yeah, how to love difficult people. When grown-ups throw tantrums, be like, you all get into that one. The right decision often feels wrong. So, this one, let me talk about when I started learning all these things. So, I was in the Pentecost church back in 2020 when COVID was available. Was it available? When COVID was in. So, the church had instruments which were sports. I used to sing for the church. And they had instruments which were sports. And they were trying to acquire land without providing. You will be singing and you'll be shouting. Oh, me when I go to campus, I'm using better machines. Oh, I'm like, I'm using better machines to sing. I'm back home and I'm shouting, and the speaker will be turning off. I'm like, oh no, this one is not helping. So when I visit Redemption Assembly AG, you go and speakers are like, Charlie, this one is heavy, no. But initially, I loved taking videos of myself and other things. So the media team was available and I joined. That is the effect of all this you are seeing from Redemption Assembly. So sometimes the right decision feels wrong. But I stopped the church and joined at a different church. You can follow my footsteps if you want to, or you can stop. But you should go with a reason. I went in there with a reason, not just to go and have fun. That was very serious. So overcoming chronic comparison. Yes, life isn't fair. It's true. You can't shoot a video like what I'm shooting. You've not learned anything. Hey, I'm going too hard on. Let me relax. You've not learned anything. So you do it on your level, then you learn into it. That's how life is. Life is unfair. I'm shooting 2 cameras, someone is shooting 7. That is how life is. Life will never be fair. So you better get up and go and do what you want to do. Number 10, you say how to make comparison with your teacher. Okay, so making a comparison with your teacher, there are people who are better than you, better off. Just accept the fact, learn from them. That is it. You approach them, you ask, please, this is what you are doing. You will be jealous and envy about people. You will envy a lot. Ask them, how do you do this? How do you go about this? Please, can you assist me on this? Don't forget to use please. People are, I don't care about whether you use please. If I want to help, I'll help you. But people are very keen on that. How you just approach them nicely. Use please if it's necessary. So, how to make comparison with your teacher? Then you come to relationships. No matter how you are, you're a human being, you'll be dealing with adults and other staffs. So, you have to deal with friendships very seriously. That is, friends can make or unmake you. That's one point. You should write it down. The truth no one told you about adulthood friendship. One of the most difficult things to control is adulthood friendship. Everybody is busy with their life. It's not like you are in JHS, where when you close, you are all on the road, you are all wearing the same uniforms, you are all wearing the same attire in the SHS and other stuff. Even in the university, maybe your course mates, your singing group members and other stuff. But the adulthood friendship, when you are done with everything, people have kids, people are married, people are single, people are going through work stress, and you want them to give you time. So it won't be available. There are friend groups, sometimes you won't be invited. Keep quiet and continue your life. It's part of managing the adulthood friendship. It's very difficult. Why some friends naturally fade out? At this point, if you are watching me and you are from my past friendships, I've not forgotten you guys. I've not forgotten anyone. Let me watch here and tell you. I've not forgotten anyone. The thing is, if I call you right now and be like, Charlie, The UK they stress me. Oh. Things will happen over here. If I talk to you about UK stress, you don't won't understand and give me any advice about it. It might be a hearsay or something. But if I call someone, maybe I've met 2 weeks ago, Charlie, the stress here, how are you managing it? The person is in the system and definitely will know how to go about it. So some friendship will naturally fade. It's normal. It's not anything will be any just any problem just carry away trouble. It's not anything, just forget about it. So why friendships naturally fade? That's also a point. How to create best friendship of your lifetime. Now, you've seen some me now. My friends list is closed. So if you are watching me, my friends list is closed. So you've seen someone. You are interested in what they are doing. Maybe there are various forms of like friendship. There are proximity friendship where maybe you are around the neighborhood, something of that sort. You are at the workplace. It goes into a whole lot of stuff. So if you need something, the adulthood friendship is basically what you need in return of what you will give. That is simple. Me, I understand that rule now. It's basically give and take. That's where the adulthood friendship is. If you don't agree to that, you are not going to go far. It's simple. So you create friendships. You can create one. If it's not helping, you cut it off and you go to the next. There is no error in creating friendship and canceling them. So you less motivating others. People only change when they feel to. Me, I've changed because I feel like changing. Nobody forced me to change. If you want to change, me, I won't force you to change. If you are around me, I won't force you to change you. If you will not change, me, I'm there. You better change yourself or we all go the same way. That is one. So unlock the power of influence. You see this thing I've started. I know definitely most of my friends will do some. And it's normal. You influence the friends around you when you set the bar up high. People will just start, but it's okay to start because they've seen you doing it, so they will do it. But anything you are entering inside, you should get a purpose. I have my purpose on. This has been a long thing I wanted to start. So there is a purpose behind everything you are doing. Give it a reason, and it won't be hard. If you give everything you are doing a reason, definitely it won't be hard. So that is it. So you unlock the power of influence when you start helping people who are struggling. That point, the more you rescue them, the more you sink. That is chapter 16. If in any way you buy this book, you can find out. The harder you want to help someone, the more they sink, unless they make a decision to help themselves. That is it. Don't force change in anyone's life. Well, if you read it, you understand what I'm talking about. How you provide support the right way. So you allow the person to make the decision for themselves, not you making decisions for them. As simple as that. Let them show you who they are. This thing is still loading. Let people show you who they are. And never forget it. This one, I won't talk much about it. How to take your relationship to the next level. So if you understand the adulthood relationship, you can apply certain strategies in it, whether being your wife, your spouse, or anything. It's a nice book. It's really a nice book. Then, how every ending is a beautiful beginning. So this very person who wrote this book, she was bankrupt with about 800K debt. Her husband was struggling with their job. She started off with her motivational speaking, and boom, everything started going well for some years. This is one thing I'm telling you, fellow Gen Zs. Everything you are doing has to do with time. Give yourself time. Give yourself time. I'm begging you. This is what I mean. I'm begging you. There are things you can just start now. There are things you can start maybe 2 years' time with an interest at a certain level. Please give yourself time, okay? Give yourself time. Don't let anybody pressure you. You are not going anywhere. Give yourself time. There is time where I want to be in the next maybe 5 years or 10 years, but I'm giving myself time. If you don't give yourself time and you rush into everything without knowing how to do it, Charlie, without the proper source of information is very priceless these days. But please, fellow Gen Z, give yourself time, okay? Relax. Nobody is going anywhere. Things are improving, but give yourself time. I don't know how long it took her to write this book, but definitely I think maybe I read it, but I forgot. It took a long while. So give yourself time. Everyone you are seeing gave themselves time. And when the opportunity came, they took it with force. So please, after reading, don't go and cut people off completely. Relax. Evaluate the friendships. If it's bringing something better, keep them. If it's not bringing anything better, forget about it. So that is the let them theory, and that's my take on it. So basically, you can buy it. It's not that expensive. It's about, I can't really quote the price, but it's not that expensive. So you can buy it and read it, and you'll be okay with it. You can start one chapter every day, or maybe half a chapter every day, and with time you get used to it, okay? So I'll talk about the other books in my different series. So you can give me a follow or subscribe to my page. This is just Isaac talking to my fellow Gen Zs. I'm a Gen Z, fully proud Gen Z. So that is it. Thank you for watching if you've gotten to this part, and subscribe to the page. That would be much appreciated. You can like and leave a comment or any suggestion you want to be made around shooting this video. You can go on with it. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.